Operēshon Wolf was kind of a different take on the same setting we've seen before in games like Akari Warriors and Commando. You know, that whole post-Vietnam War, everything's in a jungle and you're saving hostages kind of thing.
It was a cool game. It just had this great feel. The gun, the recoil mechanism in it. That's the most memorable part of the arcade experience with that game.
This, instead of a top-down shooter like those other games, was a first-person shooter where you had kind of a scrolling screen and you had to shoot the bad guys and not shoot hostages because that would be bad.
You had to shoot as many boats, choppers, jeeps, tanks, and soldiers as the game required for you to advance.
You always had to find new ammunition because it was not unlimited.
You could stock up your weapons by shooting barrels and crates and animals, because of course they have those things inside them.
You had a little button on the end of the machine gun which moved on a swivel mechanism, so you could go around the whole screen, but the little button shot grenades.
And what was cool about Operēshon Wolf is that it had sort of a narrative to it.
In the jungle stage, you would interrogate the enemy leader to make him reveal the location of the enemy concentration camp.
It had, I guess, not cutscenes, but cut images in between the stages that kind of advanced the story. One of the missions, you had to like blow up the communications, you know, tower of the enemy, and then yeah, the last stage, I think you had to get into like the airport to the runway. And you got to make sure your hostages weren't shot as they crossed the screen.
Operēshon Wolf, I think, is one of the better jungle military type games you'll find in this era.